Yes, this. Oke, masuk.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one.
Jadwal pertama kita bisa jelasin dulu. Kita mencari sebuah artefak. Makasih yang udah like. Mencari artefak untuk menunda nafsu.
Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over. One with nature. I'm going in.
Verdict is
Things are about to get dicey. Everybody stand up. The wind knows it. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Teamwork is dreamwork. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Cikgu. Kita bikin apa ya? Apa ya? Apa ya? Take event apa? What the fuck?
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next thing. We need to head to Natland next. Never I called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of. Exactly! Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there and other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are...
Yes! That look of surprise and excitement is perfect.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on it. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't...
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to... All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like...
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by...
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! We even have a... Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up. Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland issue, Paimon. Natland has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, they're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually many members of the Spina have visited in the past.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might... All right, I'm ready. Well then, traveler, bon voyage! Safe travels, traveler. You're welcome back anytime.
That would be quite the lively affair.
Wait, and
Safe travels, traveler.
That would be quite...
the hell yeah.
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains and so many animals. Doesn't look like there are any cities around here. Good idea. Finding people means we can learn it, and once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we come on, let's keep following the road.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands. What they do this time? Emerge.
Keep up.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers. But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really... Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened.
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
Yep, we just got to Natland.
Oh, welcome, welcome! I'm Kachina, Uthabiti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natland. Although it's kind of complicated. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes. The competition receives tons of attention. So if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part, and basically, the winners become heroes. And that's pretty much everyone's goal.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to...
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natland with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain.
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, so their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then at worst I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing. Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to
could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
It's alright. Really. I mean,
Really?
we're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, they don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. You're planning on staying in Natland for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Learn from us.
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about...
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No, but if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Oh, of course, of course. I'm just glad. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the... Hello, I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become more... Wow! I can join...
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. This way. Many of our tribes people love music and dance. They have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
Sesama Loli ya guys.
Hey, it's Io! Come on, over... Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion. He's saying hello.
Saurian? So in Natland, you consider...
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of saurians. Outlanders always seem to think of Ayo as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Ayo and I go on adventures together, but he also has a saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli source, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship
Halo, Kak.
became what it is
Halo.
today. All saurians
Halo,
have their
aku
own
padamu.
personalities, but I think calling
Selamat
them our
datang
companions
di
pretty much
live
sums it up.
kecil-kecilan ini.
See? Ayo agrees with me.
Oh, you're here too.
No way! You have a saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle. No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray.
Sama loli ya guys.
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while we hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to the Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Bakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so...
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my response. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to...
Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
Bentar guys ya. Apa dulu? Kita lanjut.
How about we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I prefer something... Huh, you're the Traveler, and you're Paimon.
Paimon is a
yes.
guide. Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful.
Wait, is there something special about...
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of Chief.
Apologies for not trusting you.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for
Halo yang
you,
baru
Kachina,
datang, selamat
isn't
datang
registration about to close?
di
Why
acara
haven't you
live
headed out yet?
streaming.
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the
Yang belum
perfect time to
subscribe
dive
dan
into
lupa
ancient
di
names.
subscribe ya guys.
Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Oh, right. That word kept popping up in our conversation.
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa. That black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear. And as time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon?
None at all. And that is precisely how it.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot.
Someone had this to say about ancient name. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayab's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the stadium of the Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking.
Is that where the pilgrimage?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course.
Sounds like a plan then.
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety.
All right, we're off. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan. We all grew up listening to stories about the heroes of the past. and dream of becoming not out of a selfish desire for glory. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle it'll also be a great opportunity to experience. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the stack.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the pyro...
You betcha. Beautiful, effort.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
This would have been such a good opportunity to show... It's so weird that it's not working.
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Katina. We got your hopes.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you... That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me? Only if you want to.
Take it away, traveler.
Wow, different elemental powers. Wielded by us. Let me give it a try. Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right. You really are something special.
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty... They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few when I know I'm going to be out and about for a while. A little boost.
Woo! Paimon loves candy.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. We've come a long way. How does it break?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rum.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, they only come in handy every so often. But hey! Huh? Is everything okay, traveler? Seems like it...
Yeah, that was so weird.
Actually, you know what? It could be because our...
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings.
And that's not...
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before take...
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things...
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title. You just.
So the contest is all about how strong.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that. If we think back to what happened in Inazuma.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to. Huh?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston. Sorry to disappoint, but only people. Wait! You can use it too? How? That was amazing!
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us?
We're fine. This here? You Toto. Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the Chisleth lure you over here?
Oh, so it was.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here. And Toto's the friendliest and gentlest. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge. Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then, Wow, the sightseeing is even.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The state. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see.
Numpang nanya punta ke pancaking atau si Anil yang menurut kamu? Kalau menurut mah cakep pancaking lah. Nih, lu mau lihat caking kayak gimana? Keking tuh kawaii unyu gitu, kecil.
Something's come up?
Ya, nih. Cakep banget Keking, bro.
Speed of light!
Anjas langsung bius. Iyalah, mumpung punya kapten ya. Lu tau dari mana ada Xian Yun ya? Jangan lupa di like kawan-kawan. Tahu aja tapi nggak dimainin bang. Viral ya.
I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but I don't see them. Open your eyes, Slowpoke. Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine too. Mom, what the heck? That's a strange-looking sar.
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey!
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Moalani!
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on...
Hello! Paimon's Paimon!
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh,
They...
So you're saying you... That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strengths.
yeah, well... I couldn't even promise them the outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition...
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to...
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is, yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows...
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does Resurrect people, you mean? Yep. So it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the...
Let's go register. We don't...
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not...
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically... No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have some...
Oh, how about this? When we register,
Why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to
Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well, I only have a few teammates this time.
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of two?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. I bet our new friends here will agree that two is always better than one.
Oh, you mean us? You're right! Two is definitely better than one!
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one but... What if I drag you down? Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that does make me feel... Still, teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer.
People are The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from... Just give me a second, you guys. Whatever would you do without me? Right here.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered? Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natlan.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got nothing better to do, so I might as well...
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is that just leaves the Flower Feather clan. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you... Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Spring.
Mualani, you're back!
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
Bang, follow bang. Ayo, tugin dah. Ajak bos. Yang gua telepon nih si bos nih.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that.
Anyway, thanks for waiting, you guys. Let's go register.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
I'm sorry, but only people from Natland.
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. She's more than skilled enough to participate. And
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the abyss, while the sacred flame burns.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize this.
oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire. Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to get you some.
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited. Gil, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters,
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight. It's for their own protection. Although they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the abyss in battle.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word: victory.
Victory?
the victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need revived?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
Because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning, as danger is always present. But together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support. Not to mention, the abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natland?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing. We call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind. Life.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a...
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty dragon, Lord Kahula-How! Listen,
If you're done arguing, you're... It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to read... In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for...
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are up, family and friends included, which means you both...
emerge right now.
And shroud! Yeah. Right.
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local specialties. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a...
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all. Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now, so you don't...
Wait, isn't that a little...
Nah, Kanich and Ahau are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along with their... What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina? You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I'll be with you every step of the way.
I know. Everything's fine. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid the Night Warden Wars.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. So stop beating yourself up. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Y-Up. Trust me, Kachina. The Y-Up see something special in you.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take a few punches. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... what if I don't even make it through the team stage this time?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? You've got me on your team. Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on your feet. Run into someone you can't beat, and we'll face them together. I know you've never tasted victory, but you trust me, don't you?
Well, Alani, I trust you. I definitely do. And you're right. I still don't know why the Y-Up chose me to inherit an ancient name, but I can't be the only bear who's...
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
No. It should be the other way around, but still. Thanks, you guys. I'll win this time for sure. Oh, right. I should eat something.
Nice to see your game face.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only see how she has a lot to...
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and...
Take it easy.
I'll pour you all some drink.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless pit.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry.
Seems like you two really look...
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented, and I have a feeling this is the one.
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was just born confident.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to fight alongside Kachina and experience the glory of victory.
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too. Hey, a little more confidence, please? Paimon's...
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still...
Feeling better now?
Me? I'm
totally fine. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some.
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay?
If only we had a friend who never over.
All right, fine.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though. Maybe we can help her out with her training. She did say she wanted to learn from us. Not that